Hey guys, Adrian Morrison here, and welcome to the first introduction video of my personal favorite selling platform, Represent.com. All right, so it's important for you to understand that I am not currently an owner of Represent, a partner, I don't work there. They're just a platform that I use that I really like, and I've made a boatload of cash with, and that I highly recommend. There are a lot of t-shirt platforms out there, but for me, this one is the one that has it all of the goodies plus some more. So right now we're on the homepage of Represent, and before we log in, I just want to explain to you, why I think Represent is so great. Well, the first thing about Represent is they have a huge brand and a ton of credibility. These days, people are hesitant when they're buying stuff on the internet before they put their credit card in. They want to make sure that their credit card is safe and it is secure, and they're buying from somebody that has a lot of reviews and that is a trusted internet merchant and provider. Well, Represent is one of the only platforms I've seen that actually has a ton of celebrities that use their platform. Um, One of my favorite shows on television right now, on the CW specifically, is Arrow. And I found Represent because I saw Arrow, the guy that stars in Arrow, his name's Stephen Amell, actually promoting a campaign to his like 2 million followers on Facebook through a Represent link. And you've got other celebrities on here, just tons of them. And what that does is it helps Represent build that credibility that a lot of online providers just simply don't have, because people trust celebrities and they say, you know what, if a celebrity is running their campaign on here, that's legit. Like this is a place that I can trust with my information. That alone, I believe, has helped Represent get better conversion rates than any of the other platforms that I've used in the past. And I'm all about big brands, and I'm all about trust from my customers. So Represent is not just some new little platform that just popped up out of nowhere, that doesn't have a lot of experience. These guys are the real deal. They're corporate, but they have a huge personal touch with all of their users. They got tons of celebrities using them, and they just convert very well. So that said, being which I think is one of the biggest things about Represent is that credibility that they've built up. Let's go inside their dashboard and take a look at what the inside of a brand spanking new fresh account looks like. So once you hit start your campaign, you create an account, you log in, this is what you're going to see. You're going to see a clean slate dashboard. I've got one example in here, but you're going to have a clean slate. Let's go over what all of this stuff is, because I know a lot of you watching this course are advanced sellers online, and you've already had a lot of success and you're just looking to grow. But also I know that there are a ton of newbies that have never sold a single shirt before. And I want to make sure that this course is designed for everyone that's brand spanking new, never done anything before, and people that are very advanced. So I want both groups of people to be able to benefit from this. So I'm going to start from scratch. So when you log in, first thing you're going to see is your profit. Right now it's zero because I haven't actually done any marketing in this little sample account. It's going to show you how many shirts you've sold, how many orders you've had, and of course how many campaigns you have live. The difference between units and orders is, for instance, let's say you're going out shopping and you go into a store to buy some clothes. You don't always go into a store and just buy one item, right? You may find two or three, four or five different shirts that you like, correct? And you take them all up to the checkout stand and you buy all three, four, five at the same time. And that's what happens online, is one person will submit an order, but they'll buy multiple products, right? So they may find two or three shirts that they like, or they may buy the same shirt, but buy two or three of those because they're buying it for a friend as a gift, or they're family members, whatever it may be. So Represent helps you identify not just how many orders you're getting, but the average amount of shirts each customer is actually ordering. And it's always good when they buy more shirts. It's more money. So very cool. Like, I don't know if I already said this, but this is just a freaking awesome dashboard. Like, it is hands down the sexiest dashboard in the space. It's got everything just placed perfectly. It's Your user interface is very simple. It's really easy to navigate. It's just, not overcomplicated. So I really like that. You can look at your stats from, today, yesterday, last week, or custom time range, so you can keep up with how much money you've made. All of your t-shirts that you've created, they're going to show up in a list down here, and you'll be able to see the name of the shirt, how many days it has left, how much profit you've made on that specific shirt, how many orders you've had, and how many t-shirts overall you've sold. All right, so that's there. And then on the left-hand side, you've got their little menu of, requesting your payouts and, mailing, sending email to your past customers, editing your profile information, stuff like that. So very cool stuff. Very simple, not overdone. It's really hard to screw up and Represent because they've just made it, so easy. Um, when you've built a campaign, you can go into a campaign and start looking at the data, which they have one of the best analytic platforms for selling I've seen as well. So when you click on a specific shirt, like right now, we're looking at the stats for this little shirt that I created as an example. So it just says T Advantage on there. So this is a shirt that I created to Represent. This is their sales page. Really nice once again. But anyways, once you start selling a shirt, you'll start seeing how many people have viewed the shirt, how many people, what percentage of people are buying it, and what your profit is. Down here, they list your referrals, meaning they're going to tell you, hey, where is your traffic coming from? Facebook, Google, YouTube, Twitter, direct type in. So they tell you exactly where your buyers and your customers are finding you, which is really good to know. They have promo codes, so you can offer discounts and all that stuff. And as you can see here, they have a whole video on how to create discount codes. Discount codes can really help you increase your conversion rates without sacrificing a lot of money, and increase your ROI. My favorite feature about Represents Dash is the geographic analytics. So while you're getting sales online, oftentimes you have no freaking clue, who's really ordering your product. You just know you got to order. Um, a lot of people go through the trouble of installing Google Analytics and all that stuff, but Represent does all of that for you. Right here where it says order by states and order by country, because they ship worldwide, it actually shows you what what states are buying. In other words, what states are customers coming from, and how many orders have you had from that state. So as you start getting sales in, you'll see this map right here, and I'll try to zoom in on it. You'll see this map right here start having states get darker and darker and darker. And it'll say you've had 20 sales from Colorado and 0 sales from South Dakota and 11 sales from New Mexico. So you can really kind of get a good idea of where your customers are coming from. And you may find like sometimes some states, like you're just not getting any sales. Like let's say North Dakota, like nobody there is buying shirts for whatever reason. Um, if you want to get advanced, you can go on Facebook and make sure that people in North Dakota never see your ad, so you're not wasting, money and wasting time. So very cool to be able to see where your orders are coming from. So Represents dashboard, sick, it's sexy. They have a great team in place. I mean, these guys are very personable. They don't care if you're mega advanced or brand spanking new. They communicate. And that to me is very important, is communication. regardless of if you're a small fry right now, or a massive elephant of a seller. They treat everybody with fairness, and they treat everybody, with respect, and they really do a great job of communicating. I mean, when I first came to Represent, they had no freaking clue who I was, and how much I did, and they instantly started talking with me, explaining their features to me, and helping me get some campaigns live, which resulted into me making over $100,000 a month using their platform on a consistent basis. So, while there are a lot of platforms out there, and all of the platforms are great in their own right, my heart's with Represent right now. So um, that's it for the dashboard overview. Let's go to the next video, and I want to show you how to actually create a shirt. I want to show you how to create a campaign. It takes less than 5 minutes. They host the sales page. They take care of all the shipping, all the selling. They take care of all of the customer service, all of the printing. I mean, this is really turnkey, just like, all the other great platforms out there. So go to the next video and let's create a shirt using their designer.